What are you going to cook for us?
So I'm going to cook a really simple dish with sweetbreads, some purple sprouting broccoli, and then a confit lemon and caramelised onion puree. The sweetbread is a gland that controls the hormone levels in any animal. Now these are Dorset roast veal sweetbreads. So I've got a copper pan, really hot. The reason I've got a copper pan is I want it to hold its heat when the sweetbreads go in. I'm going to lightly season the sweetbreads with salt and a tiny little bit of pepper. And then in this pan, I'm just going to add a little bit of butter, and I'm going to cook them in beurre maizette all the way. And I'm going to cook them about 90% on one side, so I get a really lovely crust on that side. So I've got some confit lemon puree and some confit lemon dice. We puree that, and then we balance that with a little bit of salt, a little bit more fresh sugar, and a little bit of Xerez vinegar, and you get this really wonderful punchy lemon puree, almost like a vinaigrette. And sweetbreads are wonderful with lemon. And then basically it's everything that goes nicely with lemon. So almonds are really nice with lemon, broccoli and almonds go together really well. Caramelised onion is going to add some richness to the dish. And now we're just going to flip them and cook them for a little bit longer on this side, just to finish them cooking through. But that's that pretty much done now. You can almost take that pan off the heat. There's enough heat in there just to finish that through. What we have in here, we have that excess, we have a lot of butter left. We have a lot of flavour in the pan. So I'm going to utilise that flavour. I'm just going to add a little bit of shallot. So that's just raw chopped shallot, and I'm just going to cook that off. And then I'm going to add a little bit of, do you have a peeler, mate? A little bit of lemon rind. That's going to add some freshness to the pan. Doesn't really produce trimming. And if you were prepping a whole veal, you would end up with veal dice, and you can make this sauce. But we've just made it with turkey legs. So this is just great turkey, free-range turkey legs, chopped, diced, roasted to make a base jus. So base flavour, caramelised onion, thyme, and lemon. So it's quite aromatic, but it's just protein basically that's been roast. And then we deglaze our pan here with that, and then it tastes of veal. So we're just going to melt that in. And I've added a little bit of lemon rind, and I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice just for some freshness and some acidity, and keep the sauce nice and fresh. It's really important not to over reduce things. So to finish the dish, just literally going to drop my purple sprouting broccoli that's just been blanched, trimmed nicely, blanched, really quick, 2 minutes probably in rapidly boiling water. So that goes into a bowl with some candied almonds, nice caramel on the outside. Now this here is a shallot vinaigrette. We chop loads of shallot, stupid amounts, and it's just wonderful because it's got that sweet acidity that we try and get in all our food, and it's there for us, pre-done. So a little pinch of salt, almonds, and then what we have here is some real punch. This is the confit skin, so this is the skin from the lemons that we make the puree with. So we just literally petal them and confit them through, and that's going to give a real punch, and it gives you a real hit of flavour. It's just literally a question of arranging it on the plate now. It's really important for me is to keep the flavours, because we're using quite big flavours, you want little bursts of it, so I try and separate out all the flavours, so you're not getting clumps of the lemon and loads of the almonds, and you want it all mixed nicely. Okay, so there you have it, roast sweetbreads with purple sprouting broccoli, confit lemon and caramelised onion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Moody.